Hello everyone, I'm here again in my veranda area. Today is September 15, 9 a.m. in the morning. The rain has just stopped and our weather is like this. The clouds are so dark, it's about to rain again. So yesterday it rains a lot. The whole day actually it rains. Not so hard, but it's been raining the whole day and whole night, and my succulents are really wet. The potting mix is still wet. It's been a long time that they're sitting on the wet soil, but I am happy that they were able to survive the rainy days, and I am waiting when will the rainy season will stop, because I'm really starting to get worried about my succulents because they are totally exposed into full sun and full rain throughout the day and night, because my veranda area where most of my succulents and cactus are, it's an open space, no roof, no net, no UV plastic that would protect them from rain the whole day and night, as well as full sun when it's summer. For today's video, I will be sharing something that I have observed here in my succulent garden. Actually, I have observed it long way back ago, so maybe years, because I have been collecting succulents since year 2020. Yeah, and when I started collecting them, I actually gave up around 2022 because they are almost all dying. But I came back to collect again since I stopped working and stayed at home, so I go back in collecting succulents because during the pandemic where I cannot go out, that's why I started collecting succulents. And one of the vloggers that inspired me is Miss Ken Candelara, and I'm still watching her videos, as well as Succulent Cravings, the one that lives in, I think, Australia, if I'm not mistaken. So he does succulent arrangement. So for today's topic, my intro is so long already, so let's go to our main topic. So what I am going to share with you today is about my Echeveria. So if you would notice, my collection includes more of my collection is more on Echeveria. I do love Echeveria because of their unique rosette forms. They have different faces and looks which differs from each other. They have their unique stress color. The way the petals was arranged in the rosette is also different. So for today's video, we are going to compare most of my Echeveria here in my succulent garden. So stay tuned until the end of the video, and I hope you will like my sharing today. So let's start with this green collection of Echeveria. So these are Echeveria that has somewhat green and bluish in color. So this Echeveria, I'm not so sure of the ID if it is what we call elegance, because I bought this one, no, I think 2021, and I have, before it was really a token size, as small as this. So now it was able to recover and I was able to make it big as this. So I'm so happy that it survived for 3 years already. And what's unique about this Echeveria is that it has a green colored thin layer of farina, pointed leaves, and the next one is what we call the brave heart. So the succulent ID that I'm giving you right now are based on the succulent ID that was given to me by the seller. Although I try to search also for the correct one, sometimes I cannot search, so I just stick on the succulent ID that was given to me by my seller. So this one is a Brave Heart. So it has a farina. It has a pink tip, somewhat going to red when it's fully stressed. It's really pretty. And at the back of it is I have ice green. So icy green, ice green, green ice. So I'm getting confused because there's another Echeveria. So this one have thick farina. And it's very pretty. It's only one stem, but it has 4 rosettes. It's a clumping one. So this one is icy green, green ice, or ice green. I don't know the exact ID, but if you do know, guys, I would appreciate if you would comment down below to give me the correct one. But that's the ID that as far as I can remember. But this one, when I bought this one, it's also called ice green. So it has a different look from this one. So I'm not so sure which one is really the ice green. So I have the offset of this one. This one is much chubbier, thicker, and rounded leaves. So these are the offsets that I have collected from this mother plant. So there are 4, and the offsets are getting bigger than the mother set. So if we compare this one to this one, so let me make it close first. So this one has a rounded leaves, chubby. This one has a more thin and more. So which one is ice green, icy green, or green ice? I don't exactly know, but I think this one, it was the first succulent collection that I have. I'm pretty sure it's ice green. But for this one, I think it's a kind of hybrid, but I'm not so sure about the ID. If you do know, please comment below. It would help me. So beside it, we have the Cashew. So this one is also green in color. It's very beautiful when the rosette or the leaves is compact, just like what you're looking at right now. So it has a pointed leaves. Most of the Echeveria has pointed leaves. So even this one, even the Brave Heart, and even the Elegance. So this one has a trouble leaves, and beside it is I have the TP, which also have a pointed leaves, but the form or the leaves has a point more elongated compared to this Cashew. But if you would look, they look quite similar from afar. So but this one is Cashews, this one is TP, and this one is my winter jasmine. It has a thin layer of farina, pointed leaves. So I just bought this one last month of May as a birthday gift for myself. And beside it is I have a Tinkerbell. So Tinkerbell have a pointed leaves, also pinkish tips, because that's why it's called pink Tinkerbell, and thin layer of farina, bluish gray in color. So in front of it we have this one. I'm not so sure of the ID. I'm not so sure if it is what they call the painted lady, but this one has thick farina and bluish gray in color. Beside it is I have the Star Valley. It's green in color. It has also pointy leaf as well as the other one, but this one has more on a triangle leaves, I mean. And for it has also farina, more trouble leaves. Beside it is I have the Amazing Grace. So the rosette is compact. It has thick layer of farina. It has a tall compilation of leaves already. And then beside it is I have the Apus. So it is one of the common and oldest kind of Echeveria that I have collected. I have a few parts of it. So it has a pointed leaf, red tips when it's stressed. So today it's quite stressed. So this one, I'm not so sure of the ID, but look, it has also a pointed leaf. So if you do know the ID, that would help me a lot. This one, I think, is the Fat Beauty. It's actually a propagation of my succulent. It has a pointed leaves, green in color with thin farina. Beside it is we have the Amabile. So it has chubby leaves, rounded leaves, pointed leaves, red line in the tips as stressed. And this is my Echeveria silk veil. Yeah, it's also green in color and somewhat getting stressed, so it has also thin layer of farina. So these are the example. Oh, I forgot the blue cloud. Let me get. And of course, let's not forget the Echeveria that has green color and has the most thickest farina here in my garden, which is the Echeveria blue cloud. So these are the Echeveria that I have flexed or shared with you. So they are more in green color. They have different kind of farina, different stress color, but in general, most of the Echeveria have pointed leaves, and when they get stressed, they usually have the stress color on their tips of their leaves. So that's the basic observation that I have observed about my Echeveria, and it started to rain already. I guess I have to end my video for now. I'm planning to share more of my Echeveria on my next vlog, and I don't want to get sick just staying out here in my veranda area because the rain has started to fall down, so I have to go inside. So I guess this is all for today. I hope you like my sharing and you have enjoyed observing my Echeveria together with me. So if you do like my video, please hit the like button, and if you know somebody else who like this kind of video, please share my video to your family, friends, and relatives. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and happy gardening everyone. Stay safe and God bless us all. Bye for now. See you on my next vlog. Bye bye. Take care everyone.